We now welcome in Kyle Collinsworth. Kyle, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, appreciate it.
You know, you're probably tired of hearing this question. Everybody wants to know.
People coming up to me all over campus. Ask Kyle this.
But we have to ask, how is school going?
It's going really good. I get that a lot, always. It's the first thing they want to know, how my academics are.
Yeah. How are those academics,
how's your testimony? No, but really, how's your knee?
Okay. It's the knee, huh?
Yeah.
That's what you really wanted. The knee's doing really good.
Great.
It's honestly as good as it can be for now. I'm clear to do everything. Now I'm just easing my way back into a full practice. So just go like 30 minutes every day and then ride the bike the rest of practice. So I'm just easing my way into it.
That's great. You tweeted, was it a week ago or so? Like, hey, fully cleared. What was that moment like?
Yeah,
for
take us back there.
It was a big moment for me. You know, it was very just recapping the whole injury and the whole process, just to hear that from the doctor, that all my hard work has paid off and that I'm now clear to do whatever I want.
I know a lot of guys approach the injury moment when it happened. Like, some guys are like, I burned all the tape, I'll never watch it again. How do you approach that?
I don't mind watching it. Like, it doesn't bother me. First off, the camera angle isn't that bad, so I don't really see it. But that doesn't bother me. The past is the past. I hurt my knee, and now the future's the future. I'm excited for it.
Quite honestly, it's probably harder to watch what happened against St. Mary's, just in terms of sheer like, oh, you know, I mean, so what do you think about that one? Is that's probably tougher to watch, yeah?
Well, that one hurt worse, so the memories are still there of that
Interesting.
one. Yeah.
Did that set up what happened, maybe structurally in your knee?
Yeah, they think that I partially tore my ACL during that one.
Wow.
And that's why when I tore my ACL, that it didn't swell up at all, because I was already partially torn.
Practice starts on Monday. You mentioned you've been going 30 minutes. What is your role in the first official practice this Monday?
Just being a captain, you know, making sure the new guys know the system and what Coach Rose expects and what we expect as players. Especially defensively, just getting that mindset from the get is huge, especially for my side of things.
Is that the new theme kind of to this team is, hey, let's play better defense?
Yeah, it has to be.
Every one of you guys have mentioned defense.
I mean, it has to be if we want to win big games. I mean, we can win games, but if we want to win big games in conference championships and make it deep in the tournament, we have to play defense.
Do you resort back to your Provo Bulldogs days with this? We covered some of your games back in high school, back when you were like 16.
Back when you were like 14, I think.
Craig Drury, your high school coach, Bulldog defense, that your student section chanted that a lot. Do you go back to those days somewhat of, okay, I'm going to play great man-to-man defense?
Yeah, absolutely. That's where I get most of my principles, jumping to the ball, seeing man and ball from those days. And I feel like I'm the defensive captain for our team, and I want to really step up this year defensively.
So we've designated Tyler Haws as the guy that does a lot of his talking through playing basketball. Chase Fisher is the guy that just does a lot of talking.
He can play too,
he can
right?
play too, yes.
We think?
Yes, he can. He can shoot the ball. But Tyler did tell us that when we asked who's the guy that gets in people's faces, he's like, well, Kyle's pretty good about doing that.
Yeah.
What role does that feel? Like, do you need a guy that will get in your face?
A verbal leader.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the verbal leader on the team. I don't like getting people's faces, but, you know, like I try to be positive, but when a guy needs to play, get going, I let him know because we want to be the best we can, so we need that.
Was that missing last year just because of some designation called senior and you didn't have any? Because you had experience.
Yeah, a little bit. I think for me, the beginning of the year was kind of hard because I wanted to prove to guys that I could play. I wanted to show them. And so the second half of the year, once I proved that to guys, it was easier for me to be the vocal leader for the team.
Kyle Collinsworth with us here on BYU Sports Nation. It is BYU Basketball Media Day. We've also talked a lot about the depth. 18 guys playing. You smile. What is that? Is that a good smile or like it's so many guys?
It's been good, but it is a lot of guys, and we'll see when practice starts how it all works out. But it'll definitely be different. I mean, I think what did we have last year?
10 eligible, and then now you have 17 eligible.
Yeah.
That's 7 more.
It's a whole nother team.
Yeah, the BYU JV team. They don't do that anymore. This is one year where I'm like, oh, that'd be awesome. Who of some of the new guys has stuck out in like the pickup games coming into practice?
I mean, they all have. They've all played really well.
Good teammate answer. Now who else?
Jake Toulson shooting the ball well. I mean, everyone's doing what they've been known to be good at. You know, people are shooting the ball well. And once we get into practice, I think with the pace change, things become a little bit different. You know, it's not.
What's the pace change going to be?
Just faster, everything's quicker, and it's more intense. People play defense more, so things change pretty fast. So
Wait, people play defense?
Wait, what? What?
They're not playing defense right now?
Pick up, yeah, kind of. Only to get the ball back, but
That's exactly right.
Once practice starts, things are a little different, and those who can make that adjustment, that's huge. So we'll see once practice starts.
Last time you joined us in the bookstore, and then before that, you brought up your experience playing in the NCAA tournament when you were a freshman. And without hesitating, you said, I want to go to the next level. You brought up the Elite Eight. What makes you think this team has a legitimate shot to make it to the Elite Eight?
I think our personnel and our depth you talked about, we actually have big man and lots of them. Last year, if someone got in foul trouble, we were hurt the whole game. So this year we have tons of big men, we have tons of guards, and we have the experience. Tyler's now a senior. We have seniors on the team. I'm a junior. Chase is. Anson has been here for 5 years. So we have that experience, and now it's just up to us to have the chemistry and just mesh it all together. And if we can do that, we're going to be really good.
Do you have a goal for minutes against Long Beach State?
I don't. I'm going to figure that out. My goal is by November 1st to really be ready, just full practice. And so I have about 2 weeks to just be full practicing and getting ready for that first game.
Okay.
Kyle, we wish you the best, most importantly with your academics.
Yes.
We will be
following. Starts there.
We'll be following
really
up
does.
on that.
Academics first, absolutely.
You've already signed our Rise Up flag, so we'll hold off on that, but we appreciate the time, my friend.
Thanks. Good seeing you guys.